Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create this pink and purple beautiful eye look. I've already done my eyebrows. I'll leave a link to a video showing you what I use to do my eyebrows up in the corner. So for today's look, I'm using Spoiled Cosmetics palette. I'm using these two palettes. I'm also using this liquid liner. I'll leave a link to these items in the description down below. So this is the Neon palette from Spoiled Cosmetics, and this is the Oh Abby palette. I'm focusing on pink and purples in these palettes. Today I am going to use some tape just to section off the sides of my eye to make a really crisp, clean line. I do stick it to the back of my hand first so that way it's not super sticky. I'm going to prime my eyes with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Beige. And I'm just blending this out with a small beauty sponge. Now I'm going in with pink and purple from those two palettes. And I wanted to show you the brushes I'm using. These are literally $1 Wet n Wild brushes. One thing I want you guys to know, you don't have to have the same products as I have. You don't have to have the same palettes, the same brushes. You can literally find things for cheaper or more expensive, whatever you want, but you don't have to have the exact same things I have. Those were like literally $1 brushes from Wet n Wild. Now I'm going in with a very small tapered angled brush, and I'm just picking up the pink eyeshadow, and I'm kind of carving out the area where I want the eyeshadow to go. Just so that way I have the basic shape down and I know where I need to fill in. So now I'm just going in with a purpley pink tone, and I was blurring the line back and forth so that way the pink will transition beautifully into the purple color. Now I'm going in with purple, and I'm just outlining the other half so that way again I have a good idea of where I want to place the purple. Now I'm going in with the dark purple and filling in that section that I just outlined. This makes it a lot easier rather than putting eyeshadow all over your eye and having to use concealer to cut out the eyeshadow you want there. If you just draw it out to begin with, it makes the process easier. And as you can see, I'm loving the way this is looking. Sometimes I'm doing eyeshadow and I'm like, I'm not a fan of the way this is coming out or how it's turning out. But this time I was vibing the whole time. I was very excited with how it was looking, and I loved the colors blending together, and I loved this look overall, especially with like my hairstyle I had that day. I just thought it complemented it so well. So now I'm just going to bring the eyeshadow up a little bit. I noticed it was down a little bit too far. When I looked forward, you couldn't really see a lot of the eyeshadow, so I decided to bring it up just a tiny bit. And to do this, I am using the small tapered brush again. I didn't want to go in with a big fluffy brush to bring the eyeshadow up because it would have been very messy, so I'm just using that small precise brush, and I'm just bringing the pink and purple eyeshadow up a tiny bit. That way when I'm looking straight forward, you're able to see more of the eyeshadow. I'm just going back in with the dark purple and just enhancing that color and making it even more deep and rich. I really like the outer corners to be darker and then it fading into that lighter purple and then going directly into pink. So I'm just darkening everything up with that deep purple and also bringing the color up a little bit more. Now I'm blending the two colors together, picking up a pinky purple tone and kind of blending them together so it's seamless. I'm also going in and retouching up the pink just to make sure all of these colors are blended together very nicely. As you can see, putting tape makes a very crisp and clean line. You can also use concealer to clean that up afterwards. Now I'm going in with my graphic liner, and I realized this pink color is way too orange for the eyeshadow on my eyes, so I had an idea to take my pastel palette and my neon palette and mix the two pink colors together. So that's what I did to make the tone a little bit more accurate to the tone of pink eyeshadow I had on my eyes. Like I said, the neon was too orange and the pastel was too light, so I just mixed the two colors together. These eyeliner palettes are from DULZURA Cosmetics. Again, I will leave a link to everything I use in the description down below in case you guys are interested. I love these eyeliners. They're water activated, so you just drop a tiny bit of water in them and they last forever. The brush I'm using also came with the palettes, so I think it was included or you had to pay for an extra brush. I can't remember, but I needed a small graphic brush, so I just purchased it when I purchased these graphic liner palettes. So I went in with the pink, like I said, I custom mixed that shade, and then I decided to add purple on the outside of that. So I just outlined all of the eyeshadow with the neon pink, and then I'm outlining the neon pink with the purple color. And I didn't mess with this purple color. This is the purple straight out of the neon graphic liner palette. So I just basically layered those two and outlined the eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with my foundation. I mix these two because in the summertime I am a little bit more tan, so I do mostly the darker shade with a little bit of the lighter color in there, and I like to blend this out with my Makeup and Murder beauty sponge. I talked about this in my last makeup video, but these makeup sponges are the best I have ever tried. They're not very expensive, they're really good quality, they've lasted forever, and they also come in a duo pack. So you get a larger sponge and you get a smaller sponge. I like to use the larger one for foundation and the smaller one for priming my eyes and for concealer. So as you can see, I am blending in that concealer under my eyes, and I'm using my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I just put the tiniest amount because it's too light for me right now, so I make sure and blend it in really good with my foundation. Then I set my face with my Makeup and Murder translucent powder. I just do this so that way my foundation isn't tacky anymore. Then I'm going in with my NYX Highlight and Contour palette, and I dip into several different shades, and I put that all over my cheeks. Also, I try and make my jawline snatched. Then I go on top of that with my NYX blush in the shade Taupe. I just put that on top. And then I'm going in with my Morphe blush palette. This is the 8C Cool Pro palette. I love this blush palette. I dip into so many different shades and I just go crazy. I use a bigger brush at first to apply the blush, and then I go in with a smaller one. It just picks up more pigment and it's more concentrated, so I like to go in with a smaller brush after I've applied it with the bigger one. So now it's time to finish off under the eyes. I'm going in with that neon pink, and I'm just putting that all over underneath my waterline. And then I'm going in with the blush again, and I'm just combining these two. So I'm dragging the blush up towards my eye, so that way it's a seamless transition from the eyeshadow under my eye to the blush. So it's all kind of connected. As you can see, I'm fanning everything together. Then I'm going in with a small angled brush and picking up that really dark purple and just stamping that right by my waterline super close. And then I'm blurring everything together with a pinky purple shade. Now I'm applying some lashes off camera. These are from Spoiled Cosmetics. I'm applying the first set you see at the very top there. They're very wispy. So now it's time to highlight, and I'm going in with my ColourPop highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. I love these highlighters. They're very affordable and they look like glass. Like, you can build them up so they're super, super shiny, or you can just put a little bit on there if you want just a hint of shimmer. I like to make mine pretty blinding. Now we're gonna go in with some lipstick, and we're doing black today. I wanted the goth 90s vibe, so I'm just outlining my lip with some black eyeliner. I don't have black lip liner. I feel like it's pretty much the same thing. So I'm just outlining my lips with some black eyeliner. Now I'm going in with my Spoiled Lip Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Creep. I love this black liquid lip. It's like the only one I ever wear. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, so it's not completely matte. It's absolutely beautiful, and I really need to order more because I like scrape the inside of it these last couple times I've worn it, because I need to order a new one. It's my favorite black lipstick. I just love that it has a shimmery tone and it's not completely matte. So now I'm gonna set my face using the Morphe setting spray, and here's the finished look. I love the way it turned out. I think it's so cute. You guys can see I'm very happy with it. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys so, so much. And until next time, guys, stay weird. Also, enjoy my little groovy dance at the end here because I was vibing with this hair and makeup and outfit. So enjoy that.